Alright, given that we're already live,
the
reason that we're going live is because, once again, I think this is like the 5th out of the 6th week maybe that I've come last in FPL.
Yep.
And I set myself the challenge to avoid having to do some other stupid thing, to do 50 kick-ups or 50 juggles.
So we're going to be here until you do 50
I
juggling.
do 50, always said,
I thought it was 100.
No,
it's 100 in sets of 10. In sets of 5.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll see which one. I want to try and go for 50 first.
Burke's juggling like Verts.
Yeah, probably. So, I mean, as probably everyone knows, I'm not the best with the ball.
Yep.
So this could either turn out really good or really shit, so we'll see what happens. I reckon the most...
But we're going to be here forever.
All right.
Burks, we need 50. We're going to set like a 10-minute timer.
No, 50. Let's go. Let's start. Come on.
This is going to be so bad, right? And it's windy too. It makes it even worse.
This is embarrassing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Off the Ball podcast.
Can you hear me?
It's been a fantastic weekend of Premier League action. The weekend games kicked off with Riyadh United losing 2-1 to Brentford.
2-1?
Followed
3-1.
3-1. It was 3-1.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1.
Followed by both Or's Chelsea and Burks' Liverpool losing their games as well. Tonight's episode features a special guest. The boys look a little bit confused as the only 3-point collector on the panel tonight.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
He's won it.
Let me introduce to you all.
I thought this was a setup for a word stroke.
What?
A word stroke. I know what he's doing. He's going to be Uncle Ian, isn't he? Uncle Ian.
Let me just get this on.
Lift it up.
Fix this up.
Oh, here we go. Wow.
Welcome to the therapy episode. I am Dr. 3 Points.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I thought he was dead.
Boys, I want to start with the first game of the weekend. United Brentford. Prime time kickoff for us here in Australia. 9:30 p.m. Saturday night. Everyone's at home, eagerly awaiting the game. Let's start with Riyadh. Give us your initial thoughts of this game. And remember, I'm here for you. I'm listening.
You know it was a bad performance when someone like Aiden Abi comes and talks to me about it. Like, bro, that's like the lowest.
Yeah,
I reckon. I reckon it's the lowest.
So you've had plenty of shoulders to cry on.
I've had plenty of shoulders to cry on. I actually messaged my missus and I said, when are you coming home? Because I'm having a rough night. Bro, what? Probably one of the worst performances I've seen in a very long time. And that's a statement. That was a really, really bad game, man. Just from the kickoff to the very end, nothing positive, man.
So back to reality, huh?
Back to reality. and it's like, you know, with last week, you and I, I'm like, oh, like us beating Chelsea could be a statement, you know. A stepping stone into the right direction, you know, maybe a bit of momentum. Now we beat Brentford, then we've got Sunderland. That's 3 games on the trot. Bro, didn't even last, what, 5 nights, 5-6 days? But yeah, man, that was terrible, bro. Absolutely terrible. Like, even Mbuemo and Cunha looked shit. Like, that's how bad it was.
I don't even want to guide you on this. I just want to let you
Proven,
rant.
eh?
What about Bruno, bro? You're captain.
Yeah.
Should have got 100 million for him.
Should have got 100 million for Bruno, man.
Can we start with... Let's go before kickoff. Starting 11's come out. We've got Maguire starting, I think for the first time in the Premier League. He was starting a game. What did you make of that inclusion, Yoro being left out?
Look, the back 3 didn't concern me as much. I had question marks on Shaw because he's been out of form in the last couple of weeks. He's done a lot of errors. So I thought Shaw was the player that should have missed out and Yoro shouldn't. But I don't know, Maguire coming in, I thought, okay, this is good. You know, Brentford probably like to use the flanks, whipping a lot of balls. You know, someone with Maguire and his height would help. That didn't work out. Our midfield was just trash, man.
But you paid 50 million for Ugarte, bro. Remember? Do you remember when you were like, Ugarte is a game changer?
And you know what? I don't think Ugarte was our worst player. That's the sad part as well. I think Ugarte was one of the standouts, and that's.
Are you missing Casemiro? Honest question.
Casemiro, no.
What do you mean?
No. Honestly, the game started, and I'm like, all right, we're still asleep. 10 minutes in, all right, we're still asleep. We haven't woken up. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, we've copped a goal. I'm like, bro, are these guys ever going to wake up? And the game just stayed like that the whole time, man. And it's like, all right, where's that spark going to come from to like boost the club, boost the team, boost the morale? And there was no spark, nothing. I thought Altay pulled off a couple of good saves, and then
he was your best player.
And then he turned back to shit.
He was your best
Sesko
player.
scoring his first goal in the Prem, probably only positive. But yeah, man, there's literally nothing to talk about this game. It's doom and gloom. It was so bad.
Oh, I missed the last goal.
Yeah, it was so
It
bad.
was that bad, I turned it off.
That was an Altay.
Was it? What happened?
That was
I didn't
Altay.
say that. I thought it was 2-1.
It was a Main who lost the ball counter, shot from outside the box. Altay should have done better.
Altay basically walked out of the goal and said, take a shot. Look, honestly, I actually don't have much to rant about this game, man. It was just abysmal. It was just terrible.
You got to give us something. I mean, you are the United correspondent on the
Bro,
panel.
it was disgusting, like genuinely disgusting. I was fucking pissed off. I was frustrated. I said a lot of pretty messed up stuff while I was watching the game. And yeah, it's something I never want to think about again, man.
I'm going to get into the Brentford because Brentford looked really good.
They did look good.
But before we get to the Brentford side of things, let's talk about the subs that were made. Let's talk about the penalty. Should it have been a red card? What's your stance on the Collins and Mbeumo incident?
Yeah, I was quite vocal when we got the pen, and I'm like, how is this not a red card? He is the last man. And they even reviewed it. Like, if you're going to VAR, that means there's something there to look at.
Mm-hmm.
You won't go to VAR if that was not a red card. And that was my argument. I was quite frustrated. And I think I was messaging you in the chat. And I'm like, bro, that's a red card. You can't go to VAR. You can't check it unless you're adamant that that's a red card. But it's sad because it's like, did we need that red card to happen for us to actually come and you know, secure 3 points?
Yeah, last week he did, so makes sense. It makes sense. Karma.
Karma. Karma for what?
For cheating your way into a win.
So that should have, I agree. Initially, I didn't think it was a red. I thought it was double jeopardy, but that's not the case. I actually looked it up, and that's only to do with goalkeepers. So that definitely should have been a red. How Collins escaped that, I don't know. Do you think it's time for Bruno to give up penalties?
Well, that's his second one he's missed this year, man. And you can tell it's playing on his mind because his routine is no longer valid. He had this effortless routine which worked 9 times out of 10. Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, you'd know this is a goal. Bruno's going to put this in the back of the net, mark it down. Like, mark it down before he even took it. Like, that's how confident everyone was. And, bro, he's completely changed his routine. He's no longer doing that little skip, waiting for the keeper to choose a side, diving, and then passing it in the goals. He's taken 3 penalties. He's missed 2.
Well,
Isn't he? I'm pretty sure I saw a stat that he's the Premier
He's
League.
missed the most penalties
In the Premier
in the
League.
Prem.
but I think at the moment he's also taken the most. Maybe
Because he's the only
Salah.
player that takes them for United.
Maybe bar Salah.
But, bro, it just shows you character. Like, you're a captain at the end of the day. And, like, I get it, nerves and stuff like that. But, bro, you're a captain and you need to make sure that despite what kind of performance you've had, because he was fucking trash, man. He was abysmal. He was so bad. Like, despite what kind of performance you've had, make sure that goal goes in the back of the net. And the thing is, Amram has been copping all this criticism.
Undeservingly. He should stay. Undeservingly.
Only, look, okay, I'll
Extend him,
criticize.
bro.
I'll criticize Amram with the starting 11. I will, Because Bruno needs to stop playing in the midfield. He is not a box-to-box midfielder, bro. And then when you had players like Cunha and Mbeumo that were not performing, I thought, okay, you don't want to sub Bruno, but you at least sub one of these players. Maybe Cunha, who's coming back from a hamstring. You sub him out, you put Bruno in the 10, his natural position. And bro, he's stubborn, making stupid decisions. But again, when you're under the pump, when you're stressed, when you're under the pump and nothing's going your way, I guess he just, plays on your...
I want to put this out to all of you. There was a couple of times the camera panned over to the sideline where Amorim was. And I mean, if you're a player, you know, the game's not going the way you want it, you look over to the side and your manager's there, sitting in his chair staring at the ground or hand over his face. How do you think that would make you feel?
As a player?
Yeah, what do you make of Amorim's body language, and do you think there's still a connection between the players and the manager of
Has
the
he
team?
given up?
Don't know. That's a question.
Well, his body language says it.
He's literally that, like, he's where Klopp was 9 years in a year and, well, not even a year. It's, what is that? It's been...
Not even a year. It's been,
Give him a full year.
Yeah, it almost is a year because it was around Halloween that he...
Yeah.
Remember that episode?
Yeah.
True.
But he's at that point, he's running out of energy, bro.
Hey, if you get sacked before Halloween,
I'm dressing up as
you bet I'm coming in a Monclizzy.
Yeah.
you bet I'm coming in a Moncler jacket.
I put noodles on my head, bro.
Yeah.
His subs were a little bit confusing because his subs, he wouldn't change his formation as we all have spoken about for a very long time now. But he's bringing on players, moving players around, but still maintaining that same 3-4-3. Do you think he should have been a little bit more proactive, and when he's bringing on those attacking players, maybe gone to a back four or a back two and really gone for it to try and get the win? Like, what do you make of him making subs but just moving players around to still suit his system?
Yeah, I don't agree with his subs. As I mentioned before, I don't agree with his subs, and I don't agree with him continuing playing that system. Bro, you're desperate for a win here. Clearly, like, as a manager, bro, when things aren't working out, which they haven't been throughout the season, but especially in the game, when you've seen things and they're not working out and you see that your players are flat, you need to change it up, all right? As you said, maybe playing a back four would have given him a bit more balance.
Can I tell you the subs that were made and the way the formation worked?
Yeah, I know the subs.
So we had the back three, naturally. Maguire came off and Yoro came on. The lit went to the centre. He had Luke Shaw on the left centre back and Yoro right centre back. Mainu came on in the middle for Ugarte, right? You think that's fine? You've still got your back three. You've got two in the middle. No issues at all. That was at the 66th minute. From there, we go to the 81st minute. At this point, Luke Shaw comes off. Mason Mount comes on. The transition now is
Home.
Ahmad. Right wing.
Ahmad wasn't playing. Ahmad had taken some time off because he had a relative that passed away.
Who went to Dallo? Dallo went to right back. Sorry, I said Ahmad. Dallo went to right centre back. The Lit stayed central centre back, and then Yoro shifted from right to left centre back. We now had Mount in the 10 and Mbeumo playing as the wing back. Yeah? Up next, Dorgu comes off, Xerxes comes on. Xerxes goes in the 10, Mount goes to left wing back. So why is it so we need to play the 3-4-3 and we're going to put players in ridiculous places on the park to make it work? Why, Riyadh?
Arrogance. Arrogance. I don't know. Look, I don't know if it's true. There's some rumours coming that the board has had a meeting with Amorim and they've gone, we need you to play a 4-3-3 system. I don't know how legitimate it is. It's quite funny if a board comes and tells a manager how to play a system or how to manage. But if it is true, it just shows you that you are a really bad manager and that your board's given up on you. And the only reason they're sticking it out is because they don't want to pay you 12.5 mil or whatever it is.
Which is only 4 weeks away from turning into 4 mil, isn't it?
Possibly.
Because they said if it's in November, it's apparently after October, they only have to pay him 4 versus 12, yeah.
So I feel like if Amorim now goes, all right, I'm going to start playing a 4-3-3,
He's lost.
He's lost. I think he's lost. I'm not sure if he's lost the fans. I think the fans want him to succeed, but I think he's lost. What is it like? Cool. Face? Is it face? When you've lost.
Does Amarin think he's like a Conte? Do you remember when he was getting pumped to Arsenal 3-0 and then he put Alonso and changed to 3-4-3? And then we went on to win the Premier League?
Yeah, I remember.
Didn't that game finish 3-3?
Are you sure?
Or did we win that game?
You beat us. That was I think one of the only games that we got pumped that year.
Okay.
There
was one game where we were beating you 3-0 and you ended up drawing it 3-3. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, when someone's been so vocal about his system, it's not the system, it's not the system, it's the players playing the system, it's not the system, it's not system. And then he caves in and he changes the system. What message are you sending like the world? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's at this stage, bro, maybe he should just resign.
Maybe he's been the club. All right, moving on to more positive things. Keith Andrews has been in the job now for 6 games. He's doing a very good job with Brentford. You know, he's really stuck with the long throws, long balls.
Bro, disgusting.
Route 1, English football. And I actually really enjoy watching it.
Same.
It's nice seeing the panic in the box every time the ball goes in there because they've got all these players, Vandenberg, Collins, Yarmouk, Damsgaard, all these quality players. And they really can make damage happen. So I really want to give a shout out to Brentford. Keith Andrews, as I said, in the game, manager for 6 weeks of Brentford, and he worked out Amarim's system.
Right, they absolutely tortured us, man. They looked so bloody good.
On top of that, they at one stage United were doing long throws.
Yeah,
the count of their long throws. I was like, what the hell am I watching?
Long throws coming back is the best thing ever.
Yeah,
apparently, it's already doubled or tripled. The commentator was saying it while we were talking about the game.
Yeah.
Since last year, there's already 2 or 3 times more amount of long throws than there was.
Because there was a period where, as an Arsenal fan, everyone will know, Rory Delap's long throws with Stoke into Crouchy or whoever it was used to be like the bane of my existence. Those games used to be torture for me. There's 100%. Moments where I'd watch Arsenal players kick it out for a corner instead of a long throw, like a throw-in, you know? So it's nice that I know my team can cope with them, but I know there are teams like United that can't really cope with them. Chelsea can't really cope with them. You guys copped a goal from them as well. Yeah. It's nice seeing it as well. It's kind of fun. For me, anyway.
Yeah, we should get that guy back into Liverpool. What's his name again? You know, the throwing coach? We had him there for like 2 or 3 years.
What was his name?
Forget, he had a
we wouldn't know because he doesn't come out and look like a clown like this guy's a set-piece coach.
Hey, we'll get to my set pieces.
What's his name?
My set pieces. My set pieces have me sitting here smiling.
Bro, that's going to be a criteria now. Like, in order to sign a fullback, the number one criteria is, does he have a long throw? Don't worry about pace. Don't worry about skill, whipping balls. Does he have that strength? How far can he throw?
How much can you let on a tricep extension?
For the United criteria, can he play football?
What we spoke about a couple of weeks ago really does emphasise this, though. You know how I was saying the game's so structured, the tactics are so set. This is one of those moments where tactics go out the window.
100%.
A long throw into the box, chaos.
Non-stop.
Load your centre-backs in there, get the ball onto the 6-yard line.
Because you can be offside.
Yeah, you can.
You can go behind.
No, you can. On throws, you can be offside.
Yeah, no, I thought you said, you can be offside.
You can be offside. No, you can.
Yeah. One player I want to put a focus on, Igor Thiago, the striker. What a finish that first goal was.
Honestly, bro, I think he mishit that.
Right.
Genuinely, I think he mishit that.
That was the sweetest strike of the ball.
I think he mishit that, bro.
Say what you want. The ball was 90. It was the sweetest strike I've seen in a very long time.
And that should have been reversed, and it should have been a foul for Cunha.
Oh, wow. Why?
Yeah, because Cunha got pummeled in the ass prior to that ball.
Brother, it's a contact sport.
Yeah, I know, but you can't.
That's what he makes me.
You can't, bro. You can't fit 2-hand bolt. You know, fucking.
You do that every week.
I do that.
Yeah.
I do that. It's indoor, different sport, bro. There's not 400 cameras and, you know, rules.
There's one camera and it captures everything. It can.
He's such a...
But yeah, this was a very, very much a one-sided game.
Yeah, he was.
You guys didn't really look like you had any answers to what Brentford were doing. No. Even in the second half when you were bringing on, you know, your players, whatever. It didn't really look like anything changed.
You're rubbish.
I'm just glad Sesko's off the mark. Like, that's the only thing I'll take from this game, really.
Is he off the mark or is he just on the score sheet?
He's on the
You know what I
score
mean?
sheet, so now it's not.
He looks like the biggest brick I've ever seen in my life.
That pressure is off, like from scoring his first goal.
I don't know, man.
Because there's some Liverpool players that haven't debuted yet. So,
I don't know if the pressure's off for the first goal. He had
I don't know
three
who looks
bites at
worse. Isaac or Tesco?
Right, he's amazing when he's got the ball in him. He just doesn't get the ball enough. It's a problem.
He had 4 touches.
One's
against Ghana.
70 mil, one's
on all those
150
full
mil.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boys, let's move it along.
Yeah, one's a bot, one's not.
Yeah, let's move it along. Let's go to Palace Liverpool. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, this is probably the most surprise.
Oh, I wouldn't say surprised, but yeah.
Oh, in terms
They
of-
beat him in the Community Shield.
Yeah, I know. They've definitely got your number.
They've
but
been on
I'd
a
say
hot streak,
it's
yeah.
the most surprising result.
Yeah.
A Liverpool loss from what we've seen in the first 6 weeks.
Yes.
But they had Eze then as well.
Can we start with your lineup?
Who do we have? We had McAllister.
I'll tell you. Give me a second.
Hold on, I had it up
So
before.
the one that I really want to focus on, I want to focus on Sob playing in the 10 and Wirtz being shoehorned in at left wing. Why the negative lineup? Why do you play 3 DMs?
This is what I'm coming to grips with as well, especially with this morning against Galatasaray, because it's the same sort of thing. It's a very unconsidered lineup almost. It feels like these last couple games, and it's showing in the result. Like it's just a lot, like the Frimpong thing this morning, for example, that fried me a bit too. But it's the same sort of thing. I feel like Dom always ends up somehow drifting back into the right back position somehow, and then Wirtz doesn't know his position. Like he's not playing where he's supposed to be. He's kind of just drifts in the middle as well. Like they're native to their own position, except Dom. Like Dom's the only one that's a bit versatile, I feel like. But it feels a bit all over the shop at the moment. Like, and what I was saying before around like how we're going to figure out the midfield. I feel like you've got Szoboszlai is like a guarantee. That is someone who you should always have in your midfield, regardless of whether you don't have confidence in Frimpong or Bradley's injured or whatever. Like he should be in the middle, regardless. I don't think we should be shoehorning him into right back just because he did well and he does well there. And I think that's caused the problem now of like we don't have a starting midfield that's like consistent and that we can confidently go ahead with. Like it's been like Curtis Jones is starting games now. You know what I mean? Like that for me, that's the worst thing in the world. I don't hate him, but him starting a game just like before the game starts, if I see his name on the starting line, I'm just like, like why? You know what I mean? It'd be like if I had Zinchenko playing in my team. Same sort of thing. Same sort of hatred.
So just to jump in, do you think the way forward is still to maintain playing 3 defensive midfielders? Do you think it is to play Maka, Grav and Sob together?
I think, well, I don't even know if he's like Mac I feel like he's not up to it again. Like he still hasn't rolled into like a full on match fit, same as he was last season, Maka. Like he doesn't feel like the same player. He's just kind of off the mark a bit. So I don't even know confidently who the 3, but I would say like you'd have Grav there for sure. He's still been consistent. He's still been good. Bar this morning, maybe that's probably his worst game all season so far. But then yeah, it's who do you pick out of the like between Maka and Wirtz? I think like I don't know. I wouldn't. My thing is you don't start Curtis Jones. That's my my main port of call. But it's just I don't know. Like Wirtz, I feel like hasn't clicked into what we were doing last year because we didn't really play like that. I guess as natural of a 10, and he's purely that. Like I don't know how much he could. He demonstrated this morning. He was meant to be on the wing again, based on what the lineup said. I feel like he drifted in too much in the middle again. But yeah,
So
I feel like
with Wirtz, we know that
who's that? Sorry,
we know that he's actually played.
I'm buying into your joke now.
He's played his 7th game.
Yes.
Is that right?
Against
correct.
Palace, yes.
I knew you were going to play that. This is copyrighted music. Da, 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 da.
Is it copyright?
Yeah, no. All right, whatever. I'll have it. I'll cop it. That is 007
The
officially.
latest inductee into the 007 Hall of Fame.
Just Sky Sports for making that a thing.
Florian Wirtz.
And wait, who was the first original guy?
Little Uzi
Sancho,
Squirts.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Wow.
Harold. What was it?
150 million and he made the 007 with
He put his price up every week. He's not a house. Value doesn't increase like that.
ease.
Far out. Anyway, yes. What was the question?
The question is...
Sorry, Doctor 3 points. Repeat.
The question is, what do you do? How does this work?
I don't know.
Where does this come good?
I don't know. I think there's stuff that needs to be figured out.
How
still,
do
like,
you feel?
after the last 2 results, I don't feel as confident as I did at the start of the season. Like it looks shaky, and
It hasn't Like it's looked shaky since start.
Yeah, I mean, but there was still like we had that element of, all right, we're playing half decent, but I feel like as we've gotten further and further down the line, it's like each game is going to progressively worse. Like I thought Crystal Palace was the worst we played in ages, and then this morning happened, and I was like, wow. It can.
It can.
You know what I mean? Like
Can't get worse than this.
Yeah,
It can.
It can.
Trust me.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take. It's not like we don't have the quality there. It's just I think there's stuff that needs to be figured out from a like Slot needs to come to terms with the players that he has and the positions that they all play in and be like, all right, this is how we're going to start up. It's not going to be I'm going to plug gaps with this player and that player. Like I keep going to this morning because this morning was worse than what Crystal Palace was, but it's sort of similar problems. Like the setup wasn't the same. I feel like or the right way that I feel we should have gone out with, but like. Yeah, like Frimpong, like I said, he's not confident in playing him right back, but why are we putting Dom there consistently?
Well, Frimpong is now what, your third choice right back?
But basically, that's what I mean.
Because you've got Bradley, then Sob, then Frimpong.
Yeah, and I feel like if Bradley was fully fit, because he's still kind of being eased in as well, feel like he probably potentially would start over Frimpong at this rate, because it just doesn't look like he sees, like, oh, maybe I've not made a mistake, but I feel like he doesn't see Frimpong as that starter at this point.
Would you drop Salah and start Frimpong as a right wing?
No, not at this stage. I don't think so. Salah has obviously been a bit like off the pace the last 3 or 4 games as well, but I still think he'd have more impact than.
Has he scored 1 penalty this year already, hasn't he?
Not a penalty.
Salah's got 2 goals.
2 goals. And then a couple of assists, I think 2 or 3 assists.
All right.
Got something.
He hasn't fallen off.
He's not going to 007 just yet.
No, I'm not. No, you can't. It's debut's 007.
Yeah, after that it's done.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw some incredible action. I haven't seen a volleyball spike like that in a very, very long time. What do you think about Salah's
Before you go into this
handball?
conspiracy bullshit, all right? This is I didn't realize this was a rule, so I had to look it up because this was all the conversation.
Is the
around
rule
this.
saying that you can just jump with your hands all over the place? And
Is he trying to get a Jordan contract?
It can. I'm gonna keep using that all night. No, this is from the updates from last season. I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
So this is from the Premier League website rulebook. Not every touch of a player's hand/arm with the ball is an offence. A player's hand/arm position should be judged in relation to the body movement in that particular situation.
So his body
and players
movement.
are not expected to move. Just wait 1 second, Doctor. 3 points.
Yep.
Expected to move with their arms by their side or behind their back. The new interpretation, a very clear deflection that results in a significant change in the trajectory of the ball should carry greater weight than arm position when considering a handball offence.
Okay.
So when you take that into account,
it's okay.
I think your argument is still null because he didn't touch that ball anyway. That ball does not move an inch or millimeter off its own trajectory. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. Show me the actual footage.
I'm just okay. I just said okay.
Yeah, it can.
I just said okay. I'm agreeing with you.
I think I'm going to give you my glasses because I know these work.
Nah,
I know these work. So if you're really saying that wasn't a handball,
100%.
Bit crazy.
Nah, that's not a handball. I'm adamant, but if there was contact on that, I would say that is a handball. I don't know how you're interpreting contact of that one little sliver of footage. The ball doesn't even move. But yeah, it wasn't a handball. So moving on.
Yes, moving on. Let's talk about Crystal
luck.
Palace.
No. Yeah, let's talk about. I want to talk about Liverpool's luck first.
Oh, you can talk about
here we
Liverpool.
I've been quite vocal about Liverpool's luck.
You have. I'm going to start doing a Man United bingo as well. Arsenal bingo. I've got 4 things ticked off, so I'm almost at bingo now.
It's amazing how every game, bro, the butterfly effect, something just works in your favour. If it was, Hannibal Measuraby's hand
Game, bro.
that gave away the pen and you guys won it in extra time, or just these last late winners, heartbreakers that haven't really been, like your wins haven't been really justified. It's like they haven't been playing great football.
Can't say not justified, bro.
But, we can't say anything. We can't banter them because they've been getting the 3 points. Fucking Crystal Palace, bro. Where's your luck now, bro? Where's your luck now? Where's your luck now, bro? It's over. No luck. And it shows you that you guys are just shit and you're average. You're just an average team.
Hold on.
Without luck, you're an average team.
The guy
Simple as
supports
that,
United in a position they're in and he's telling me that we're shit. How are you talking from down there, bro?
Because you guys are Premier League
can't get worse than Palace.
reigning champions. Not only are you Premier League reigning champions, you've gone and spent $500 million and signed world-class players. there's no ifs or buts.
Because we can.
You should be playing 10 times better than you did last year. Or last season.
Well, can I give it?
But now there's no more luck.
No. You can't say it's luck. Whatever. There might be some element of that, but
Some.
So it's not all luck.
Brother.
I'm ticking that off my list, by the way. That's another Arsenal bingo. I'm 2 steps closer now. I'm almost at bingo. But you're saying there's like this that we spent this much money, we should be winning everything, blah blah blah. Last season it was the complete opposite. It was we didn't sign anyone. This is all Klopp's team. Nothing's going to happen. What happened then?
You
guys won the league.
That's what I'm saying. So why is there this already pre-calculated thing?
Because
that
it's like
needs to
you
be
won the
X,
league
Y, Z?
without signing any players, with an aging list, and then you've gone and bolstered it with superstars.
Yeah, they're going to settle in. They'll
Florian
settle in at some
Wirtz,
point.
Ishaq.
I might change my position. If we don't click in soon enough, then I will retract my statement about us winning the league again. I don't think it'll happen.
$150 million Florian Wirtz should be able to give a perfect pass down the line to $35 million Frimpong to chase and give a good cross to $110 million Etatike.
It's more like 200 million.
To cleverly
Which Twitter page you get those?
fake it around the keeper and tap it across to $125 million Isaac.
What do you say? 150 million, bro. I swear to God, he's treating Wirtz like a house in Turek, bro. I swear. Just continue to go. He's 100
Relax,
plus 15.
He's not a house in Turek. He's probably about Dufton at the moment.
Oh, that's, yeah,
Shout
fair.
out to everyone in Dufton. Nice area. But
Cheers.
Bro, honestly, prior to Liverpool,
club, yeah. They do.
Go on, bro. That's not bad.
prior to Liverpool imploding and losing that game, with the handball and then Liverpool equalising the game, I go, bro, again, like seriously, like I'm getting really salty here, and it was pissing me off because I'm watching it with my cousins and a couple of Liverpool supporters.
You made me look bad
and
in front of my family.
I can't say anything because I couldn't say anything because I've just copped it from United. So I'm like, yeah, you guys are lucky. Then I would have copped it, and it's like, bro, I'm not in the mood to start arguing with someone here.
Do you have Liverpool fans in your family?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. And here, for all that time he fed me, here, fucking dog. Anyway, and bro, dude, I fed it to him. I fed it to him so hard that he actually kicked me out of his Discord permanently.
Far out.
So yeah, there you have it.
God!
Oh, bro, that honestly, that loss just made my night a tad better. Like then Chelsea losing 2, I was like, bro, you know what? It's actually not a bad night.
No, I think you'd be happier if your team won. I wouldn't be happy just because my other
bro, it was fucking doom and gloom for me, man.
Bringing it back to the football side of things. Well,
Yeah.
what do you think about the less Klopp this team looks, the more slot it looks, the worse it looks?
I don't think it's that. I don't subscribe to that idea as yet. I think we got to give it a bit of time still. Like it's still too. I know in the grand scheme of things, like I'm not going to melt down and be like, oh,
It's been 8 games.
8 games is fine.
So when's it
Start of the
become?
league.
When's it to
We've
the
still
point
got-
where it has been given enough time?
I think when we get to the halfway point, if we have not improved, then it's a
Well,
worry.
You think 16 Premier League games?
Yes,
Wow.
I would give it till halfway through the season. Why not?
That's
Especially
all-
if we're getting results and you're grinding down to
Fair
3
enough.
points each time.
Fair enough.
Why not?
That's a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no
it's
doubt.
the Premier League.
I have no doubt in 6 months, a year, in 2 years, Wirtz will come good for you guys. But at what point do we say, a German international, a player who's played at the highest level, won the league with
Leverkusen.
reached the semis, I believe, of the Champions League and reached the final of the Europa League. At what point do we expect this player to come good? Like, what is it? Why? We do need to shine a spotlight on him.
Fair enough. Like now, I think I'm at the point now too where I think he does need to start performing. Like the 007's come through. That's like the
008.
Well, I'm saying it's come through though. Now we've jumped that
I'll
hurdle.
keep counting.
I know you will.
I am.
Don't worry, I know you will.
Don't worry.
You will.
I will. Don't worry, it's going to get worse.
I think he does need to switch on a bit. I don't know what. I feel like he genuinely, like I know you're gonna be like, oh, he can't. How much time can he have to adjust, whatever? But I genuinely feel like he just hasn't adjusted to the pace of.
Or he
the
can't
Premier
hit a
League yet.
2-meter pass.
His passing's been off. Like even this morning again, he's like his decision making. I don't know, like that back heel. That fried me. Like things like that. I don't know. Like I've had my patience up until this point. Now I think I'm starting to like. Now I will be a lot more critical coming into, because I think it's fair game to be like he's 2 months in now in the Premier League. He's played a consistent run of games too. It's not like he's been dropped. I think he only missed it like 45, half of football maybe. They didn't start. Obviously he's been getting subbed off like 70th minute and whatever, but he's started every single game bar one so far. So yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like he's not physicality wise. He hasn't lived up to the expectation from a Premier League perspective, and I still think he's in that zone of like I said a couple of weeks ago. He's kind of like he thinks he's got more time than he's got, and he just doesn't have the anticipation to be able to like shrug a person off the ball. Like he's kind of, I don't know. He just hasn't assimilated yet from a physicality perspective, and I think it's hurting his game a lot. Yeah, and timing wise too. He just doesn't know. He thinks he's got more time than he has.
Okay,
he's a lemon.
Is it?
He's not a lemon.
Is it too premature, or do you think Liverpool have hit a bit of a roadblock?
No, bro. It's 2 games. Come on. I love it. Like,
because
if this was like 7 games in a row where we've lost every single game, and I don't know, we've got this massive injury crisis and whatever, we've got no prospect. We're out of the Carabao Cup. We're out of the FA Cup. We've only got Champions League left.
Yeah.
And we're almost out of that. Like, if it was like that situation, then you'd be like, all right, we're in a rut. But 2 games in, I think there's still room to bounce back. It's not that we've like, that's it, it's over. It's still, we're not even 10 games into the Premier League yet. We've only 2 games into the group stage of the Champions League. Like, there's still time to improve, and I reckon we will eventually find that system that works fully. Especially once Isaac gets in the gear as well, and we can kind of get him the service that he needs. Because I don't know, I feel like going forward, I thought it would be our most prime position to be able to actually, get in the box properly. But that's died down a bit now too. And now it's kind of like consistently we've just got this across all thirds of the pitch. It's kind of just not mediocrity, but low tempo compared to what it used to be. So I think I think there's no, I'm not going to go panic stations and be like, oh, it's Arnestor out, let's get FSG out, let's sell Verts straight away, loan out Frimpong, whatever. Like, there's still time. I think that we just need to not panic. As Liverpool fans, I've already seen some people on Twitter having fucking meltdowns, and it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah, it's because you guys have been good for such a long period of time.
Yeah,
and it's just like you never really had a.
I mean, not never. Not in a long time.
Not in a long
time.
A year and a half. Let's say a year and a half.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, a year and a half.
Yeah, a bit more than that. But yeah.
Yeah, where you've never had a period where you guys have hit a roadblock, in a bad form, a run of bad form, and then eventually worked your way up and then won the title again. You guys have been consistent throughout, and it's like the first time in, you can say, months where things aren't really looking
the way they should,
like the honeymoon period anymore.
Yeah. And like, that's honestly, like, the loss on the weekend, I was like, fuck, this is what it must feel like to be Riyadh.
Bro,
to be honest, it hurt me that hard. I was like, this is what this guy goes through every week, bro.
It can't get worse than that.
Yeah, it can. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I think the fans probably are, some of the fans at least, are getting reactionary off the fact that, like, it's been such a cozy period of, like, we're winning, there's success, there's consistently good football. And then I think it's like, it's kind of hit a bit of a downturn with still figuring things out. But I'm not going to be doom and gloom just yet, because we're not I don't think it's over in any sense of the word. There's still plenty of games to play, plenty of opportunity for players to come up that, we might figure it out at that point as well, once we sort of feel a bit more variety potentially. I don't know what Slot needs to be able to get it ticking the way he wants, but
he needs fake hair
and fake teeth
and to be called Jurgen Klopp. Because the more he
fake hair.
But do you drop words?
Of course, absolutely.
I think at this point, yeah,
you have to.
Because right now his price tag is the only thing that's giving him game time.
I think what Slot is trying to do is manage his confidence too. Because I feel like if you have brought in a player like that who came in with the expectation of like because he said when he came in, I'm paraphrasing, but he was saying like the manager said, he's going to play me the way I usually play. Like everything's going to be worked around how I play, whatever. Like he's brought him in with the intention of building around him essentially. So I think Slot is trying to manage player confidence as well. Like I feel like just put yourself in that position too. If you've brought this guy in and you've given this hope of like, you're going to be a starter, you're going to be the guy that we're going to rely on.
Our system is going to be based off.
Like we're building with you in mind. Like you're one of the key factors in how we move ahead. And then all of a sudden he's dropped. Like it's going to play on your mind as a player too. I think like it's a bit of management from a sort of a player confidence perspective. But I reckon he needs to be either to regain confidence or to regain like, I need to get my position back in the team, like to to fight for his spot again. But I think, like, why not just go back to give it a crack where we're doing what we did last season, like field that side. Obviously, we don't have Trent anymore, but sort of play that mid of like Grav, Macca, Dom, or maybe not Macca, I don't even know. But give Robertson a start because Kirkers as well. He's like, he has one good game and then he has like three like really fried average games. He reminds me of that kid at school that like just always does wild shit. You know what I mean? Like there's always that one kid that's got like a firecracker in his makes sense. He's got like a firecracker in his bag or something, or like just spits on someone for no reason. I don't know.
So
like
all these signings were upgrades on players you had though.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what I mean. We expected that to be the case, but that's why it's more of a shock to get to this point, and there's almost like it doesn't seem like that at this stage. I'm not going to say that's the final fact of it. Like it's
because Trent was flushed out.
Well, he flushed himself out.
Robbo was demoted.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah. Obviously, Wirtz came in as the new star man.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac and Ekitike came in as the big number 9, the Diaz and Jota, unfortunately, and Nunez replacement. So all of these were meant to be upgrades footballing-wise on the football players you had. And it just doesn't make sense that things have gone wrong because all the pressure is on you guys. You can't spend $500 million, upgrade on every player that you got rid of. Again, none of this is in reference to Jota, but upgrade on every player that you got rid of and not expect to win everything.
Look,
you broke the transfer record twice in one window.
That is true.
This is Chelsea behaviour.
It's not Chelsea
behaviour. This is Man City
worse
behaviour.
than Chelsea behaviour.
This is not Chelsea
because you broke it twice.
Man City behaviour.
No.
But they've delivered with that money spent.
What have they delivered?
Titles.
What titles?
No. Previously, I mean under Roman, City especially.
Roman spending was
those are
different
investments
compared to what we're saying
from
now.
the best.
Are you saying we're doing Chelsea level spending under Todd Bubba or under Roman?
No, I'm just saying like
Or
this
in
is
general?
Chelsea movement.
But I don't think
and
it
this
is.
is City movement.
I don't think it is.
To spend $500 million in one window is definitely levels that we haven't seen before.
The reason I don't agree with this level of thinking
Why?
is because I'm going to take into account our last 10 years of spending.
No, you can't, brother.
No,
it's
you have to.
not about that.
I'm going to bring out the books. My accountant says.
I'm not talking about net
not
spend
accountants here.
I'm not talking about net spend.
No.
I'm talking about players in, players out.
You're not spinning this. You're not spinning this. All we know is you went and signed the best available number 10 on the market with Wirtz.
Yes.
You went and signed the best available number 9 that wasn't even on the market, but you made him on the market
wanted to come.
Isaac. You went and signed one of the hottest prospect number 9s in Ekitike.
Yep.
You went and signed one of the hottest prospect right backs in Frimpong. You went and signed the team of the season left back in the Premier League in Kirkes. You've signed these players.
He's right.
You signed Mamadashvili, who was unbelievable in the World Cup. You've signed
Years
these
ago.
players. You need to deliver. There's no getting around it. You've signed the best. No, you've signed the best available in their positions.
No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
There is no getting around it.
No, there's no getting. This is what I'm saying to you.
You have to deliver. You have to deliver.
We don't have to do shit.
You can't.
Give 3 points, bro.
You can't sign.
Don't get prescriptions off this
you
man.
can't sign the best and not expect the best. You have to win every game.
No.
You have to win.
I don't think so, bro.
Deliver a trophy.
Bro,
I don't think so.
unfortunately, sometimes the doctor just says it how it is, bro.
I'm going to get a second opinion. I'm going to doctor. I'm going to doctor 1 point. I'm going to doctor
You
again.
have to. You have to. There's no way around it. I'm sorry. You can't tiptoe around it. If this was Chelsea, you'd be on their case. If it was United or Arsenal, you'd be on their case. You can't spend the money that you
Chelsea has spent $2 billion
in one window.
$2 billion in how many
4
seasons?
years?
I've not once railed Oogie to be like, you need to win the league
you
now.
spent $500 million.
Yeah, after how many years of not spending?
The best.
Doesn't matter.
You signed the best.
I'm not. I don't.
You
discuss
signed
this.
the best.
No, it doesn't. You keep saying the best. That's not going to change the
Who's
argument.
better?
Though. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing
so
with
did you sign the best players available?
I'm not disagreeing
in
with you.
every position that you
I think we
needed to
have
sign?
gotten the best players that we can get, and the players that wanted to come were the best players that we could get.
On the
I
market.
don't disagree with that.
You spent the
I
money
don't
to buy
disagree
the
with
best.
that.
Yes
That's
or
not
no?
my argument.
You spent the money to buy the best. Yes or no?
Yes, we did.
What does that expectation now deliver? Like
The best.
What
I'm
does
saying
it have
yes.
to deliver?
From a fan
Number one.
From a fan perspective, I already said we should be winning as much as we can win.
Not
We
should,
should be.
have to.
No, this is my point
Say
though.
you have to.
To bring up the argument of we spent $500 million in one window.
Yes.
As the argument of you need to win everything
Yes.
now. Why is that expectation not placed on anyone else? No one said that about Chelsea.
No, we do. I did.
No one said that about Chelsea, bro.
I did.
We're going to win.
I'm talking about from a wider perspective.
It doesn't matter.
One or two people doesn't change the fact.
This is me and you, brother. Forget everyone else. This is me and
same
you.
thing about Arsenal then.
Yeah, I said we have to win.
Yeah, there's more expectation on you is the point I'm trying to make.
No. You
Liverpool.
guys are the champions. You guys had the best squad in the Premier League last season.
There was more expectation on Arsenal
last season. Absolutely.
There should be just as much now.
Prior to you guys signing Isak, Wirtz, and then definitely prior to you guys signing.
This is what I mean. Arsenal were expected to win the Premier League last season. If City dropped off, Arsenal was expected to win it. I was vocal about it. Arsenal didn't win it. Coming into this window, same expectation. Arsenal has to win the Premier League. Now, the same expectation is on you guys. It was on you before you made these signings, but now you've signed better players. You've signed the best available players in their position. You've improved last season's champions. You have to win it again.
That's it.
That's it.
But
that's it.
There is a but. There is a
There is no but.
If we're talking about just me and you, if we're going to go to Arsenal and Liverpool,
yeah,
there should be a bigger expectation on Arsenal to win something. Yes, you should be prime position to win in the league this year after 6 years of nothing.
Yes, no, I agree.
Under the Arteta reign, you need to win it.
Yes.
It shouldn't be that Liverpool under expectation just because we spent money. You guys spent $1 billion in Arteta's whole time.
In 6 years. I agree. We have to win it.
But you spent $300 million this window.
No,
how different is that to $500 million?
We have to win it. I'm not disagreeing with you.
You have to win it. I'm saying there should be more expectation on Arsenal.
There's more expectation on you because you are champions.
I see Becky's face here right now.
You are champions.
He's spurring me on.
You've improved the championship team in every position.
Okay, yeah, on paper.
You've spent $500 million.
Yep.
You have to win it.
Those are the you're just stating the fact of the matter of what things have happened.
FaceTime Vicky, bro.
I'm not going to FaceTime Vicky.
You have to win it. There's no way around it.
I don't think there's no have to.
You have
because
to.
we spent money. I don't base it on the fact that we have to because we spent money though. I'm not going to base it on the fact that we spent money.
How can't, bro? You had the best team, yes or no?
In what sense?
You had the best team in the Premier League, yes or no?
I don't think we had the best player for player, bro. Like there was spots there that we could have improved on too.
You had the best team in the Premier League, yes or no?
I think that's questionable.
How are you backtracking?
Bro, look at this last year, our overall squad. Are you saying from that perspective we had the best?
I'm saying you guys are the best team in the Premier League, yes or no?
This season or last season?
Both. Yes or no?
On paper, this season right now, yes, I would say yes.
You improved that 11.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes, we did.
So you've made the best team. You've made the best team better.
Yes, we tried.
You have to win the Premier League.
No.
Why? How's it no?
I'm saying to you, on paper, yes, it's a better team. But we've seen already from glimpses from these players coming in. Until it works.
But that's on slot.
It's not.
No, that's on slot.
How can that be on slot though? He
wanted these players. He signed these players.
Yes, and I'm saying to you, until it's figured out, once we have that full rhythm happening, then I would agree with you that we've fully improved. But
not then.
But we need it. This is going to happen regardless anyway.
Bro, how can you backtrack like this
I'm
so
not backtracking.
much?
What do you mean?
How can you backtrack like this?
How have I backtracked?
Bro, you had the best team.
All right, guys, done.
You have to win the Premier League.
All right, I'm saying to you, I agree.
Comments.
We should be winning, but I'm saying my argument is there should be greater expectation on Arsenal to win than us.
No,
I don't see $500 million being spent as a pure argument as to why we need to win.
Bro, how unreliable these guys, bro.
Just leave it. Anyway, last comment.
Anyway, bro.
You're done. That was your comment.
Done.
Your last comment.
No, my comments are the same.
All right.
There's more expectation on Liverpool because you are the champions. You won it last season. You had the best
squad.
Let us
know what you guys think.
Improved that squad.
I would take us being champions as fair enough, but I'm not going to stand on by the fact that we've spent money. Okay, but I'm just saying to you, I think in the context of everything else.
Let us know what you guys think.
All the expectation.
Sorry, Dr. 3 Points reckon that there's more expectations on Liverpool to win the title and go back to back.
There's more on Arsenal or more on Liverpool. I'm saying the only expectation on Liverpool is to win the Premier League.
Is to win the Prem.
Well, if that's the case, then yes, I would agree with that. But I'm saying I thought you were
comment below and let us know
I'm saying this season it should
who's
be Liverpool
right.
has to win it. It
No, you
has
have
to be.
All right, we're going through circles, guys. Thank you.
You have to. All right, moving on to
move on.
Chelsea Brighton.
Trying to shut the argument down, bro.
It's done. Going around in circles.
Chelsea
Burke's got no
Brighton.
clue. Let's move on.
That
just sent to begin.
Chelsea Brighton. 3-1.
I don't even want to talk that much now after you guys.
3-1 result
bro.
to Brighton.
Tell us, bro. What happened with Chelsea?
Yeah. You got this. Anyway. We started off strong. First half dominating, one goal. If dominance, we should have scored a second. just absolute taking the piss as always. And we do what Chelsea does best is cop a red card. We're the most. I think that's 4 games in a row now.
So who copped the red card?
3.
Well, including today.
3.
Is that 3 now?
3 in a row.
Fuck, we are
3 and
crazy.
4.
Yeah, that's nuts. Chalobah copped the red card. I think it was a 53rd minute. It was a bad. It was a bit of an error, which Maresca loves playing out from the back and playing it around instead of hoofing it long when we get stuck. It was a obviously clear goal scoring opportunity, and then after that, the Messiah came on. I knew when Daniel Welbeck was going to come on. I knew the game was over before it started. I knew he was warming up, and I'm like, this guy's going to score at least a hat trick against us. He didn't obviously get the hat trick, but he did get the brace. 77th minute, Lord behold, he scores a goal. Made it 1-1, and I'm thinking we might still be able to, maybe get a result, maybe draw. And then he didn't score. He scored the third one, but then we copped 2 more after that, and we just completely shut off.
Are you concerned with the lack of discipline being shown by Chelsea players?
Is it coincidence that Garnacho now a Chelsea player? There's lack of discipline.
He actually played unbelievable today, so I don't know what else.
Well,
and he was on bench, so there's no such thing.
I'm just talking about discipline here. Since you guys have been copping 3 reds,
I'm going to give you a life lesson. Not everything rolls around United.
But since you guys signed Garnacho, draw, loss, and the loss in the Prem. So
that's just wild. Anyway, I'm not even.
It is, but I'm not even going
to entertain that. Yeah. What else were you saying? Sorry, you just send me to the moon.
Are you going to address his concerns?
Garnacho.
Well, his concerns are that you've brought in a volatile player, and since you've brought him in,
I think he's really enjoyed his time in Chelsea, and he looks like. Obviously, he's not match fit. Didn't have a preseason, but I think he's going to come real good. You saw glimpses of it today. He was actually running for the team, defending. He was at the back post. He created our goal today. Champions League, so that's something that he obviously can't play at United this year. So
he looks like the kind of mate at school that would like bring drugs into the friend group. You know what I mean, and ruin everyone.
That's probably his younger brother. I don't want to swear, but yeah. But look, there was concerns. Yes, lack of leadership. If you're on a yellow,
got 3 words here. I've got maturity.
Yep.
I've got discipline.
Yep.
And I've got resilience.
I agree. Like if Thiago Silva was in this team, you reckon we would be copping red cards every week? No, I don't think so. If Thiago Silva was in the team, you reckon we'll be copping making crazy mistakes like that? No. I think we can, we're defensively much better with him in the team, but in saying that
but he's a 40-year-old bloke, bro. Like, move on. You need to sign.
I know, but Maresca did.
It's like me saying, Vidic and Ferdinand were still there. You think we'll be losing?
But they're 60 years old, bro. I'm
Clearly
talking a guy that just left literally last year. A guy that
who was 40 years old.
And he played in the Club World Cup and it was still unreal.
But not for Chelsea.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying, if he was still here, even
you can't go and spend $2 billion and still have a 40-year-old centre back.
Of course you can.
It just defeats the purpose of going and spending $2 billion, euros, pounds.
That's like saying you guys spend 200 million in midfield and bring Casemiro in for 500k a week.
You guys have enough players to find discipline, to find the right 11. To find discipline, to find the right 11, to find maturity. Like, you've got 3 starting 11s to choose from.
That's wild. Another fake news right here. CNN.
I mean, it's half right, but whatever.
What would you know, bro?
Well, it's half right.
What is correct?
About 6,000 players, man. Come on.
There was £95 million worth of left winger on the bench.
Terrible. I think instead of
2 games in the Premier League back to back where neither of them have come on.
Yes, I agree. I've said this. I brought this up as well. I think instead of buying a left winger, not Garnacho, we should bring him in because he was cheap. We'll flip him for another 100 million later on.
But before you get to that, what do you make of Garnacho, Gittins? Why don't they get to play? Why do you think?
Because we haven't had an opportunity because everyone keeps getting red cards. I think that's why.
This guy talking about flipping players like he's flipping burgers, bro. It's not about flipping and making a profit here. It's about getting results, bro.
I think
you guys are 1 point ahead of United.
That's what happens when Todd takes over, bro.
That's all right. We're going to end up 15 points ahead of you
1 point. You guys just won the World World Cup Club, whatever. World Cup Club. You guys just won it.
You've had your moment. Just let me talk, all right? You've had your moment.
Club.
You've had your moment.
You can't keep justifying.
It's okay. You've had your moment.
Your manager is far beyond it, bro. He's trash.
Yeah, nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, just let me. Yeah, they just haven't had the opportunity. I know. Look, Gittins obviously doesn't look up to pace. He looks as bad as Wirtz at the moment, but the only difference is he's worth literally half the amount of.
Did you say Wirtz or Burks?
Burks and Wirtz, they're both trash. Yeah, so he doesn't look up for it. So he just looks like there's going to be a bit of a teething period with him. Garnacho looks good, but he just hasn't had the opportunity to play yet. I think the way the Maresca system is, they're over relying on wingers, and they just want assets, as I can put it. They bought him. They bought these wingers so they can sell them later on.
So you're a private equity firm, or you're a bloody football club?
Clear Lake is a private equity firm, yes, and they buy.
Is Chelsea Football Club also a private equity firm now? Or
we're a $4 billion club.
It can.
Mind you, Roman still hasn't got the money yet for that. It's still the England government.
That's still frozen, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's still frozen. Anyway, but he's getting off topic. Maresca wanted a centre-back after spending and bringing in all these wingers and attackers and all this array of talent. He wanted a centre-back. They didn't get him a centre-back. Then Colwell got injured. And then it's all hell broke loose after that. And that's all it is. That's,
all right. Sorry for going blowing a gasket.
No. Wait. It's the doctor's turn.
Doctor 3 points. Hold on a second.
You're done.
What I was trying to say. Okay.
No one cares, bro.
What I was trying to say.
What?
All right. Before I blew a gasket.
Yeah, go.
Do you think...
Yes.
That Garnacho is the problem.
No.
Yeah,
Do you think that there's nothing to be concerned about because you guys have been unlucky with the red cards? And if you guys weren't copying these red cards... you wouldn't be in this position.
Genuinely?
Or are you genuinely concerned that your team's not playing
if you break it down
football?
If you break it down the games, game by game, games that we copped the red card, before the red card, we're actually playing very, very well. So there's no concern.
So it's a matter of just being unlucky.
The Brighton game? Because you were definitely dominant in the Brighton game.
Yes, and then as soon as that red card happened, I think we haven't adapted to we just don't have that maturity to play with 10 men, defend. The system doesn't... I think it's just they're so embedded with the system with 11 players that... now I'm making excuse for them, but regardless, they should be able to defend with 10 men, but they just can't seem to figure it out.
I want to bring us back to last season.
Yeah.
When Arsenal got a red card against Brighton. We were winning 1-0. We ended up drawing that game 1-1. And the game against City where we were winning 2-1, with the red card, we ended up drawing 2-2.
Yes.
You told me that they were games that Arsenal had to win. They had to see out.
Of course.
So now that it's Chelsea, and we've seen that the red card does affect the team on the field.
Of course, but we're two different... It's two complete different squads.
Yeah, you got one that's won the Club World Cup.
Mm-hmm. Defensively, you guys are levels above everyone else. Mm-hmm. Actually, then again, we were better defensively last year. But yes, you're defensively better than...
That's not what I'm talking about. What I want to say is, what do you make of that mental weakness?
I think they just...
When the red card happens, it does all fall apart.
100%. I think it's something they need to work on, obviously. Young squad...
Maybe just don't cop the red card and...
Yeah, that's yes, of course. That's the root of the problem. But after copping the red, they have to obviously harden up. That's all it is. They just have to...
Do you think that comes from Maresca?
This guy just threw me off.
It's maybe just cop the red card. It's like
I'm trying to talk and he's
it's
just
like...
Right, maybe just don't cop the red
It's like
card.
that taco ad where you've got the... You got the hard shell and you got the sausage. Why don't we have both, bro?
Can I just talk, bro? I'm trying to put a sentence together and you're like...
Bro, maybe just don't cop the red card.
I can't even... can't think of what to say.
You want to phone a friend this time?
No, sorry. Yeah, no, honestly, it's up down to the players. Maresca can't tell them not to cop a red card. In the heat of the moment, like today as well, Pedro comes on, he cops the yellow.
Second yellow.
Yeah, and then
First
the second...
yellow was soft.
Very soft. The second one, he didn't even touch his head, and the guy fell like a sack of shit.
Then maybe it's bad management, bro. If your player's on a yellow, sub him off, bro.
He subbed on and copped 2 yellows. And then the one that it was apparently high... What are you doing here, bro? I have no idea. I can't even put 2 sentences together because he just keeps saying stupid shit, bro. Like, I haven't been able to talk through my thing because you just keep talking like absolute shit. I'm saying something. I'm about to get something out.
Is it Maresca's fault that he copped the red card?
Bro, like, what kind of conversation are we having here? Is this a podcast or what are you doing, bro? No, I'm done. Let's move on.
What were you saying?
I've got a statement to make.
What were you saying? No, you're about to say something.
No, I was about to say Cord. Anyway.
God.
Anyway, I like to moving on from Chelsea because obviously this peanut over here doesn't allow me to talk. The guy wants everyone to suffer like United does. But anyway,
Right, if Chelsea lose next game and United win, we're 2 points ahead of
If
Chelsea.
Chelsea, but we played today and we won the Champions League and you had a week off. So zip your mouth up, yeah? So we played Champions League.
You're making a statement. Sorry, go for it.
anyway, last week, unfortunately, when me and Riyadh were talking, someone obviously needs to take responsibility of the misinformation spread about a certain Carabao Cup fixture. So I'd like to take full responsibilities for my action and blame Burks for not putting the text underneath the podcast. While we did say it, we are not playing Arsenal. Arsenal are not playing Chelsea. We're playing Wolves. They're playing Brighton. And that's it. And United's playing.
Oh, that's right.
Sunderland
Yep.
in the Premier League.
You know what? It might as well be Chelsea if they're playing Brighton anyway. You've stolen every play from them, so.
Yep. Pretty much they're playing our B team that beats us all the time. Three wins on the trot. So that's 3 wins on the trot against Brighton. Brighton in the league, Brighton in the FA Cup, and then Brighton in the league again. So
that's your
we just
Crystal
can't beat our B team.
Yep.
So I like to take full responsibility and blame the responsibility to Burks because he didn't do it. Thank you.
You're
That is
welcome.
my statement.
Are you done with Chelsea?
I'm done with Chelsea. Yeah, he's sent me to the moon. He's done. We can't even talk football. I can't even break it down and talk football because this moron keeps saying stupid, irrelevant shit.
I don't know if it's stupid, but it's definitely relevant. It's definitely relevant.
Tell me one sentence where
It's definitely relevant, bro.
What's relevant? You're like, is there concerns? What I was about to say is
The
if you
manager
break
is responsible for results.
down- Are we starting this again? New season and you're still talking over me, bro. How am I going to fucking talk if you just go?
I didn't. I stopped you there.
You didn't stop.
I
You just kept
inserted
talking.
my 2 cents.
I'm done, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm absolutely sent. You can't.
Anyway,
Leave the podcast.
You know what? I'll play mediator for you guys.
Doctor,
We are the doctor here,
3
bro.
points.
Come on.
Your 2 cents.
All right,
please.
who's going first?
No, hold on, wait. Your 2 cents. Just to finish this Chelsea bit off, give us your
Finish
2
the
cents.
fucking podcast off. I'm done.
My 2 cents is
Want to go?
No, I'm done.
no
with this
one.
guy.
Chelsea have not been in the spotlight enough.
I haven't.
You
stopped
have
being
not
on the-
been in the spotlight enough, bro.
Have you forgotten Graham Potter? Have you put Pochettino? We were fucking circus for 2 years.
Club World Cup champions. World champions, bro. World champions. Madrid. PSG.
I'm
Madrid.
convinced this guy's on
City.
the cusp.
You guys are world champions.
He's definitely on the
World champions, and no one,
He's done. He's done.
no one talks about how bad City been playing.
City.
Sorry, Chelsea have been playing, bro.
he's done, bro. He's lost
Can
it.
I just say, in the grand scheme of things, why are you using Club
Bro,
World Cup as an example?
Because
He's done. He's
You
done.
should-
He's
That's
not-
a glorified friendly
Yeah,
tournament, bro. Come on, they play like.
But see, bro, Liverpool.
No, I'm
we've
pulling-
won it and I'm saying
pulling
this, bro.
back.
Come on.
I'm pulling this back.
Liverpool lose 2 games.
So out of all that conversation, just I've got
it's
nothing
doom
out of
and
it.
gloom.
I've got nothing out of it.
Chelsea are 1 point ahead of
You made
United.
the doctor fucking put his license in the bin, bro. He's putting
That's
his
how much of
glasses
a thing you sound like.
away. No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh my god, the doctor is done.
Anyway,
It's time
All
to
right,
be.
tell us about Arsenal, bro.
It's time to be a fan again. Oh my god, I don't know what the last hour.
Oh, my chest hurts from laughing, man.
That's what happens when you're on 2 hours sleep and you've had 7 of these a day.
That's probably not good, bro.
Brilliant. Let's move forward. Last game
What do we
that
got?
I want to get into: Arsenal Newcastle.
Tell us about it, bro.
I think I'm just going to monologue this quickly because there's a lot to talk about, but there's not that much to really talk about either. We got a couple other things I want to get into. So let's start where everyone wants to start. Starting 11. That's been the hot topic of Arsenal recently. You know, the lineups: Marino, Zubimendi, Rice. We saw Eze come in at the 10. Now, naturally, this did give me a boost when I saw it. I think that would be valid for most Arsenal fans. This is no slight on Marino. I have no issue with him playing, starting games, whatever. But seeing Eze in the 10 and seeing that we're going to really try to put Newcastle under the pump did fill me with hope to start before kickoff. And I think we really did see that's probably been the best 30 minutes that I've seen from Arsenal in any of our games so far this season. So that was really nice. Eze had a couple of chances early on. Nick Pope played unbelievable. He made some really, really good, top-notch saves. But we did look the dominant side. And the first thing I want to come to is the first of 3 VAR incidents in this game. 14 minutes in, Arsenal is awarded a penalty. Now, boys, one by one, what's your take on this? We've all seen it, I'm sure. Gyökeres.
Well, according to your manager, who quoted, some of the decisions were a disgrace and embarrassing.
He said that a couple seasons ago against Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't say anything like that for this last game.
So what are your thoughts? Because I thought...
Moving on then.
I thought
it has.
I thought it couldn't get worse.
It can.
No, I think the VAR and the referee. Come back, bro. Where you going, bro? Come here. Just because you get rinsed about how shit your mob is. Anyway. I was just adding on to some of those the VAR calls.
Yeah, no,
which his coach did say they were quite a disgrace. But anyway,
10 years ago, one by one.
One by one. So
the first incident is
the penalty,
the back pass from the Newcastle left back falls short, doesn't reach Pope. Gyökeres intercepts, gets the ball, goes to take a touch around Pope. The touch hits Pope's foot and they clatter into each other. Pope, in my eyes, Pope stops Gyökeres from being able to get around him and scoring a goal.
100% pen. Same thing will happen with Mbeumo and Sanchez, but Sanchez obviously a little bit more forceful. But if that's a pen, that has to be a pen as well. That's a pen.
I agree. That should have been a pen.
Yeah, Burks.
I think so too. But cause I wouldn't draw it down. I'm looking again to the Gala game this morning. That the pen that got repealed. Because, it was the Liverpool pen that we got, and then obviously they VAR reviewed it.
Hit under his foot.
But I'm saying he got contact on the ball. But I think
the Gala player actually hit the
ball
and
first.
Then
and lifted his foot up. But anyway, I in terms of contact on the ball, I think, if you're making yourself get in the way of the player, then I think that probably is a pen. I think it goes beyond just the contact on the ball.
So for me, the first one's a penalty. The referee gave it on the field. I don't even think it should have been referred to VAR because I don't think the referee made such a big error where VAR would need to intervene to reverse that, right? So to me, Gyökeres goes around, scores, yes?
Yeah.
He can't go around because Pope cleans him up. I think that's as simple as it is, you know? So that was 14 minutes in. That would have been a chance to go 1-0 up, from the penalty spot. Gyökeres has a pretty good record. I think he would have taken the penalty and, it could have set the tone for the game to come. Now, no one's saying that Pope couldn't have saved it. He might have, but that's a penalty that got flipped. Now, after that, the momentum of the game did shift a little bit because Arsenal was very much on top the first 15 minutes. And it just sort of allowed the crowd to get up a little bit, and for Newcastle to start building into the game. And I think we saw that come to a conclusion at the 34-minute mark with the corner, and they score a goal. Beautiful goal.
Great header.
Voltemade, I think he's like 6'7" or something, so tall.
He's a beast.
And he's so dominant in the air. So I had no issue with Gabby picking him up in corners, but Gabby was really weak in that incident. He tried to play for a foul when he realised he wasn't going to win the header. Definitely not a foul. No chance. No. Absolutely beautiful goal and a really nice set play by Newcastle to get that. They played the corner short. They overloaded 3 or 4 players to the back post, which drew most of the Arsenal defenders to the back post, and it left Voltemade one-on-one with his defender, which happened to be Gabby in that moment. So 1-0. I didn't panic as an Arsenal fan. We were so on top in that game that I was like, look, let's just keep going, and I think we can still get something from this. We go into halftime 1-0 down, and still I wasn't nervous. I was a little bit like, I don't think we've scored at St. James Park for the last 4 or 5 games. So that was a slight concern to me, but I wasn't nervous because I was like, look, we're on top. We're looking good. Let's just keep going as we are and we'll see what happens. Now, I really liked the sub he made at halftime. He took off Mosquera and he brought on Saliba.
Yeah.
And I don't think Mosquera did anything wrong. Obviously, he gave away the corner, which was a mistake. But in terms of how he was playing, I had no issue with it. What Saliba allows us to do is pin teams in. Mm-hmm. He is the best one of the best 1v1 defenders in the league. And what he's really, really good at is maintaining possession when we're sort of locking a team in. He's really good at being able to snuff out those passes into the striker. So that allowed us to stay on top. Now, obviously, Newcastle had something to defend. They had a 1-0 lead. And the more the game went on,
They sat back, huh?
the more they sat back and the more I was like, shit, is this going to be another game where I'm like left here? We've played okay, but it's now 1-0 and that's it, done. What I really, really liked were the subs that came from Arteta. He took off Saka, which normally everyone would have been up in arms about, but he's coming back from injury and he's brought on Martinelli. He's taken off our left back, Calafiori, and he's brought on
Marino, was it?
Marino for Calafiori, which to me it's like, all right, we're going for this. So now we've got a 3-6-1 formation. Yeah, we're going for this. Then he took off Zubimendi and he put on Odegaard.
He full went for it.
Yeah. At one point we were playing 2, which is Gabby and Saliba at the back. Odegaard was in front of him and we had a line of 7 in front of him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is great. You know what? I'm seeing proactive subs. I'm seeing my managers not settling for a loss here. If we're losing, but we're swinging.
Yeah.
I got no problem with that. And what do you know? The subs he made were the ones that changed the game. As soon as Odegaard came on, that game completely flipped on its head.
Right, it's funny that you say that because recently he's been criticised for the subs that he's made.
Arteta.
Personally, like we've been talking about it, where he was, quite too,
he'd wait till too late. Or
Well, that was the question I was going to ask.
Went too late. Was it? He's being a bit like reserved against City, making like the wrong subs or the wrong.
I think his subs have been brilliant.
But I feel like with this Newcastle game, his subs were definitely brilliant.
Even the City game, I think in every game that we've played this year, I think his subs have been spot on. Now, people don't agree, as I said, some people don't agree with the starting 11s, with where it's been Marino. Like the City game, everyone was talking about Marino being, why is Marino starting?
Blah, correct.
Blah, blah. But in terms of his subs, I think he's got them spot on in every single game so far. And I think this new thing he's coined, which is the finishers, I think we're really seeing that come to fruition because the players that are coming on are affecting the game. We saw it in the Champions League game with Trossard and Martinelli. They came and they scored the 2 goals that got us the win there. We saw it with City where the sub came on and got the equaliser. And we saw it with Newcastle on the weekend. Marino scores 1, Odegaard assists the other.
Yeah.
So I do think this is the part where we have a bit of an advantage over Liverpool. Our squad depth is definitely better than yours. Yeah. I think anyway. Yeah. So that's my summary of the game. Now, there was 2 other VAR incidents that I want to bring up. We had obviously the Gabriel incident with the handball. It wasn't given on field. VAR reviewed it and said it wasn't a penalty. What do you guys think?
That was I broke it down. I personally, if it happened to me, I'd expect a penalty.
I would, yeah.
But
same.
I can see why it wasn't given because it deflected up into his hand. But then again, I don't know with the rules changing every week.
Did it deflect up into his hand? I thought it was directly
when he had
from the cross,
shit,
wasn't it?
No, when he had shit. When he took a shot, I'm pretty sure it didn't flick off his leg. It flicked off his leg and went to his hand.
So maybe that's why it was
but then again, his hand's up here. So if it was here and it hit his hand, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the rules are.
But then I think if we take into account that thing I was saying about how the rule now takes into account the trajectory of the ball, if it did take an initial touch off the leg, maybe that's why it was
That's why it's
going
going up that way.
Because I didn't see that part of it. I thought it was just straight off the hand. That's why I was adamant as a penalty.
Straight up, it definitely penalty. Because it deflected, that sort of made me sit on the fence and where it could be given, it couldn't be given. You know what I mean? If I was a Chelsea fan and it happened to me and it wasn't given, I'd be over the moon. But if it was given, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I was adamant that it was a
No, it definitely deflected up into his hand.
If there was like deflection before that, then I would agree that it probably isn't a pen. Like if we're going by that rule book and how it all plays.
So according to the rules today, it's not a penalty because of the deflection up onto his hand. Personally, I think it was a pen.
Yeah.
And I think we have gotten away with one there. I think...
Is it because you reckon the Gyökeres...
No. I look, if we start...
They were a bit more lenient.
If we start looking at... Like, if we start thinking things like that are into account, then it's going to get a little bit crazy. Like, just because you didn't give one pen doesn't mean you don't give the other pen or, you know. Like, that's a little bit far-fetched. I do think...
And you're not doing your job as a ref if you do that.
Like it's a bit full on to think that would be the way that it goes.
I get that, but sometimes it plays on your mind. It's like, I've denied him a penalty... And it's
Yeah,
just
I
like,
don't-
don't
Nah,
you
you
reckon
have to be
it
impartial,
will
bro.
have
You
some
can't-
sort of influence on your decision?
You gotta
making?
be like a
something
parent.
that could go 50-50 either way.
No, you got to be like a parent. You can't pick favorites. It's got to be like
Yeah.
down the middle.
Okay.
Letter of the law, it's not a penalty because it deflected up off Gabby onto his
Yeah.
arm. Personally, like, I don't know what his arm's doing up there. I know he's coming in at full sprint and he's launching himself into the tackle, but your arm being,
You don't do that, yeah.
90 degrees up from your body is a little bit hectic. So I do think we got away with one.
Yeah, I reckon so.
The third incident hasn't been made much of, but before we scored our second goal, Martinelli took a shot off the...
Not that incident? Oh, okay.
That wasn't even reviewed. I don't think. That was
Yeah, I don't think that's anything, to be honest. Like, personally, I don't think that's anything.
Play on. If he fell, then
Even if you fell, bro, get up. Who
nothing.
cares?
Yeah, but I'm saying if he did fall, they would
They'll
look into it.
yeah.
And then it would be
Possibly.
like something he shouldn't have.
I
Yeah.
don't think that should have been.
That was fair play.
that
He
should have been
turned
some sort of
around.
offense. But
Bro, Van Dijk does that every third game.
bro, he got up off the ground and went for him directly.
No, he didn't get up
He
off
did.
the ground. It was off kickoff, you banana.
I'm telling
you didn't. You didn't watch the game.
He didn't
I,
fall.
I saw
Bro,
the clip though. I saw.
Yeah,
It was
he
in the
didn't
box,
fall.
wasn't
He
it?
didn't
clip is
fall.
off-
He didn't fall.
I know he didn't fall.
Yeah.
The
I'm
clip-
saying he got up and he
Listen to
went
me.
for him, bro.
The
Afterwards.
clip is off kickoff. Arsenal takes the kickoff.
Yeah.
Voltemade, as the striker, goes to close down Raya,
Mm-hmm.
and as he's running through Mascara and Gabby reaches
So
out.
that wasn't in
and
a
pushes
moment
him.
of play. That's what
It
you're
was
saying.
during the game.
But no, as in, was it during like an actual passage of
Yeah.
play, or was it the
We'd
game
just
was
taken the
restarting?
kickoff.
Oh, from kickoff.
From
Yeah,
kickoff.
but still, what does it matter if it's from kickoff or not? Like I think.
No, I'm
just
saying to
saying
you,
the way
it's-
that
it's
he's
a
done
nothing.
it. But he's gone to him to hit him.
But
bro.
Van
Like,
Dijk
he's got-
does that every third game.
as he's trying to defend though. I'm saying he's gone for him.
I can show you multiple clips of Van Dijk doing three-piece combos
Yeah, but
on
this
play.
is not a Van Dijk. But this is not a Van
No,
Dijk.
but I'm saying,
thingy.
like, it's a nothing
I get
thing.
Van Dijk does get away with
It's not
a lot
thing.
of
This
those.
is what I'm saying. It's not a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a big
shouldn't be
deal.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just it's whatever, bro. Newcastle play a physical game. Arsenal play a physical game.
Yeah.
If it's just a physical game,
Look,
bro.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
I don't
I
know if
wouldn't
you
want
draw
us.
the
I
physics.
wouldn't want the sport to get to that stage where it's like everything's being looked under a microscope.
You should just play on.
Bro, just get on with it.
Play on.
Yeah, I agree.
I get
And-
that,
and
but
Scott-
it's unnecessary for Gabriel to like. It's just like it's unnecessary because it could backfire.
They do the Kai. Remember when Kai got
They do it all the
floored?
time. Yeah,
Remember he
bro.
got floored against
Van Dijk.
Yeah, he got
Van
floored
Dijk
the first
threw two
second.
elbows and a kick. Bro, you just
so
get on
it
with it.
can, so I reckon play on. That one was.
Get
We
on
don't want to
with it.
get.
I
We
don't
don't
know,
want
I
to
just-
get.
I look at the
get-
intent.
I agree.
100%.
I agree. Just get on with it.
If the game's going to turn into a netball, we just might as well not play.
I agree. 100%. Just get on with it. Like it's
I'm the first person to go
Yeah,
against
bro.
him,
I
but
just
that
saw
was
the
just
clip. I
weak.
saw the clip. That's why I was like, I don't know how. This
I know
has
the
been
clip
called,
looked bad, but in context, the game just started off kickoff. Voldemort,
should've just
like
fell to
any
the
other
ground
issue,
at that point.
if it was actually
Even if he
hard
did, bro,
contact,
nothing would have happened.
I reckon
Yeah.
they would have reviewed it then at
Even
least.
if he did, nothing would have happened.
Yeah.
Because in slow mo, you can see that looks like there's ways that you could be like, oh, maybe it is.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know what I mean?
mean?
What was the third
The
incident?
third incident was a Martinelli shot at the edge of the box. It bounced up off the ground and it hit Guimaraes' left hand.
Mm-hmm.
So in the box, it hit his arm, which was outstretched from his body. And again, no penalty was given on that one either.
Yeah, so
and I
most
think that
rules-
was a penalty as well. I think there was 3 penalties. Personally, I think 3 penalties were missed in that game.
What was that not given though?
It
I
didn't
think
even
the
get
rest
looked
just.
at.
I think a big moment,
Yeah,
big game.
It didn't even get looked at.
That's
They're just
what's
trying
the
to.
point of having VAR then? If you're gonna look at shit like that, it doesn't make
But
any sense. to
It
me.
was a Martinelli left-footed shot on the edge of the box. It bounced off the ground into Guimaraes, who was closing him down,
Yeah.
and his
How
arm was
far
out
was
from
he?
his
How
body.
far was it?
It was probably like a metre and a half, 2 meters.
I think they don't look at those ones anymore either. What I'm saying, 'cause
yeah,
it-
yeah.
Oh,
There's
you're
been
right, yeah.
proximity and stuff like that.
There's been
but-
calls against us like that as well, where it's blatant, like it would be a handball against us, and they wouldn't look at it, and we got away with one, I reckon. But I think that's the rule. The interpretation of the rule is if it's 1 or 2, 3 meters, they don't look
the
at it because it's too
proximity and all
close.
that stuff, yeah. So just they're the 3 incidents that I wanted to talk about. Lastly, I just want to say, as an Arsenal fan, we don't get to come back from games too often, and we definitely don't get to win them too often
Especially
either.
against Newcastle as well.
Yeah,
big,
so-
big
That was
win.
massive.
I think this
man.
is a big turning point in Arsenal season.
That was a big
Personally,
result.
I think
Because of
this
Wirtz, you guys are going to be fucking favourites to win it now because they bought a flop and they can't win a game. Now we have to listen to this guy all year.
No, you don't have to listen to me, but I think this is going to be the turning point for Arsenal season. But anyway, moving on.
Could you imagine they get pumped to Olympics tomorrow? That'd be epic.
Hey, it might. Might. Boys,
They
just
might.
quickly, your games this weekend, quick combined 11. Me and Riyadh will be the
I haven't
decider
checked who we're
between
playing
you.
yet.
Okay, yeah, give me a second.
Oh, we're
So-
playing Chelsea. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Chelsea, Liverpool combined 11. Let's do with current available players.
Yeah, I'm just going to check who's available.
Well, we've lost Ali, so we're not.
Who?
We don't have Alisson.
Alisson, yeah.
Alisson.
Your keeper, your reserves keeper will probably start over else.
Who, Woodman?
Gurishadvi.
Mamardashvili.
So let's start. In goals, boys, who do you put forward?
You'd have to put Sanchez.
I think so. I wouldn't put Mamad.
Well, we don't know much about him. I don't know anything about him.
I haven't seen enough, but also the time that he was online apparently wasn't great either. So
there you go.
If that's the litmus test, then I think, yeah.
So we're
Sanchez.
going with Sanchez in goals.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Right back.
The best right back in the comp.
Soboslai.
Reece James. Reece James.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You got nothing to do for, bro. What are you on about?
If they have a disagreement,
then we can.
Just sit there. Just sit there, bro.
You guys have a shit.
Who are you doubting, Reece James? Just sit there.
I agreed with you, but
Hey, maybe. No,
I agreed with you.
Yeah, but
I even gave him his flowers when you guys played against us, and still.
I don't
lost.
want your
I
flavors,
said-
bro.
I still said.
centre backs as a pairing, please.
Van Dijk and unfortunate Konate.
Konate, yeah.
VVD and Konate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's move on to left back.
Yeah, the best left back in the comp. Man of the match today in the Champions League. Mark Cucurella.
Cucurella. I think so.
Yeah.
I would, at this point, yes.
No disagreements so
I
far,
hate Cucu,
ladies
but,
and gentlemen.
Like, you know I do, so I'm not saying
This
that.
is where
lightly.
it gets spicy. Are we going Grab or Caicedo?
Why not both? You can fit both of them in.
Can't
In a
we- why don't we do-
4-2-3-1.
why don't we do two DMs?
4-3-2-1.
4-3-3. Both teams play 4-3-3.
No, we play 4-2-3-1.
I don't know what we play anymore, bro. What do you-
Let's just go default. 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Yeah, all right. Well, of course, Moses Caicedo.
Grav. I'll disagree with
come
that.
on. Come on, man.
Grav's been running the show for us, bro. Come on. He's
The commentators today,
This one's hard.
This
the,
one is hard.
the
This one-
commentators
Grav's been running
today,
the show for us, bro. He's not just showing up defensively.
CBS
he's
today,
scoring
on
goals
Ree's
too.
show today said Moises Caicedo is the best player in his position in football at the moment.
Okay. And what, do we have to agree with everything on Reese?
Okay, I'm not saying Henri said, I'm just saying CBS said it. So
I wish I could do Henri's
So
accent, by the way.
you guys have come to a disagreement here. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
so.
of course.
I'm only saying Grav because I think from a Liverpool perspective too, he's been like
Yeah, he's played
the
2
shining
games.
light.
He's played 2 games this year,
What,
2.5
2
games.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
he
about?
just debuted like literally 2 weeks. Not
Bro,
even.
the guy's been playing every game since he started. What are you talking about?
I don't know, bro.
It shows how much you know.
I don't know, bro. I thought he just started 2-3 weeks ago because I haven't
He
seen
like
him.
scored in his first or second game back anyway. But that's what I mean. He's been contributing defensively and in an attacking sense. He's literally this morning was probably his worst game so far.
Yeah, against Cars today. So yeah, okay.
Okay, so Riyadh, who do you reckon?
So what
out
you
of the
base it
two?
on one game?
We need to come to a conclusion.
This is
We
a
have to,
hard
'cause
one,
it's like-
man. This is a hard one because I like both players, but I'm probably going based on who I reckon is more talented, and I think probably Caicedo.
I would give it to Caicedo as well.
No agendas here. Fair enough. Moving on.
No agendas.
Bro, they both hate me equally. If anything, they're going to swing your way. I was surprised.
The reason why I say Caicedo is I kind of like his play style a little bit more.
Did you see the
And he looked unreal this morning.
3 tackles? 4 tackles
in 30
seconds, yeah. But that's just like no normal. People actually, the refs give it a foul because it's like some of the angles that he tackles and wins the ball are like, he shouldn't be winning that. and he
kicker.
Yeah, but it like does he gets clearly gets the ball and then the ref still goes, nah, that's a foul.
So up next, your number 8. Boys, who do we have?
I'm going to say Sob.
Who's your number 8? He's a right back, so technicality, we go Enzo.
Nah, Enzo.
I mean, you can put it through Macca, Jones, Sob.
I want Sob. I would
want
say
Sob?
Sob. Yeah.
I refuse.
Again, he's been another like probably more than Grab. I'd say he's been a star.
Yeah, at
for
right
us.
back.
Not
He's
at
played.
right
He's
back, bro.
played.
He's
8.
played everywhere.
He's played 8, maybe two.
The guys
two
have
times.
to play wherever he's been placed.
Oh, well, I'm
Who are you
going Enzo, bro. Sobo's a right back. He's been playing right back this whole time.
Bro.
He's literally one of his best games he played this year was right back against
I'm leaving
Arsenal.
it to the panel.
Are you changing your player? Or are you
I'm not
sticking
changing my
with
player.
Sob?
I'm saying Sob.
I think Enzo has had a real poor start to the season. Now, I'm not saying Sob's been outstanding, but he's definitely been better than what Enzo has. So
At right back.
For me, this is a Sob.
At right back, bro.
For me, it's Sob. Now, in the 10 or the other 8, however you want to play your 4-3-3.
We've got so many injuries. I don't even know who.
I need my squad list stuff. We've got a couple.
We've got too many injuries in that posse. So
I will let you put Pedro in the 10 if you want.
yeah, draw Pedro. Yeah,
Pedro.
I feel sorry for him, man. I actually feel sorry for him. Every time he's played, he has been just by himself like a headless shook up top.
He's been on a deserted island up top.
Yeah, we'll just have to put draw Pedro because we've got literally no one else there.
Burks, Buonanotte, another option.
Nah,
Burks,
relax. He's
who are you
played 2
playing
games.
in the 10?
I think it's time to debut Verts.
Bro, are you serious?
I think, you know what? Give him this game. I think this can be the one that will like.
Yeah, my luck. My luck
this
is
could
going
be
to
the
score
one.
a hat trick. I'm calling it now. Wirtz is going to score against Chelsea because I've been talking so much.
You know
smack
what?
about him.
This is like reverse psychology.
Reverse.
Wirtz is scoring against Chelsea.
The guy's a walking curse. The moment he says something, it either happens or it doesn't happen. I think in this case, he's trying to shore himself up that it doesn't happen.
He's going to score. He's going to either score or assist because I've been giving shit to Anthony and then he got a J against us. So every time it happens or I say something, it happens. So Wirtz is going to score.
In all seriousness, though,
But he's not starting as a 10 in this
So
team.
you guys are in a disagreement again, yes?
Yes. I know you guys aren't going to say Wirtz. I know you won't say Wirtz.
Any sane person wouldn't say.
I think I reckon this will be the game.
reckon?
Did you give him this game? Give him this game as a starter.
Bloody hell. Based on the natural position, I'd have to give it to Wirtz over João Pedro. Just based on the natural position, because I don't think João Pedro's.
Oh, you're an idiot.
I just don't think João Pedro's
fucking laughing?
a natural 10. I don't know. What do you?
I personally, I'd give it to Pedro because I think Pedro's had a much better start to this season. I think we're seeing
We
Pedro
have to
play.
agree.
Yeah,
so-
Pedro's been
Yeah,
playing.
all
like
right. You know
a
what?
9.5.
You've convinced me. You've convinced me.
Pedro's been
Didn't take long, did it?
Pedro's been dropping into the 10 role because he's had to.
Yeah.
You know? So we're going Pedro. Now, our right wing. I think this is going to be hotly contested because Salah has not been that great.
Right wing.
Yeah.
But then you've already got Neto in the 10.
No, he hasn't used Neto yet.
Who do we put in the 10?
Pedro.
João.
Pedro.
I mean,
Pedro.
João Pedro.
João
Pedro.
Pedro.
Sorry, I thought you meant Pedro Neto. My bad.
No, I'll just put Salah.
I'm going to say Salah. He always scores against Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm just going to put Salah in.
Just put Salah. There's no point
Salah,
because like we change right, left wing all the time. Because Neto started on the right, starts on the left.
Left wing.
Garnacho and Abjaka. I'm going to put Pedro Neto as our left wing.
I
was saving
reckon I will
myself.
say Neto as well. I feel like we've been a bit like Gakpo's.
Hasn't even started.
He's dynamic, but he just doesn't. His end product's just been a bit shit.
There you go.
I reckon. Yeah, I'll agree with Oogie on this one.
Well done.
Well, that just leaves us the number 9, boys. Who are we putting?
It's a kick. Oh no, is he playing?
No, he's fine. Apparently, it's just a cramp.
Yeah, we'll just put him in there.
No, Isaac.
I think Isaac.
I try to make it for him. I pick.
I would say Isaac.
How, bro? This other kid's been
I
unreal.
know, but Isaac needs some minutes.
This
bro. He needs
team's
to
not
play in this
actually
team.
playing.
Yeah, you just put the best team in, and the best team at the moment.
What is the factors?
Combined
Then? Are we
11.
just saying combined 11
Combined
in terms
11.
of like based on what?
Surely Isak
Combined
starts,
11
bro.
of
Surely
players available.
Surely Isak starts.
I would say Isaac then because I want him to start.
Okay.
I want him to start. That's my
I
criteria.
disagree. I put Etetik. Whatever his name is.
Bro,
You're
let
going
me
to
say
choose a
his name
Chelsea
and then-
player, bro.
We don't have any number 9s at the moment.
Then
Well, then by default,
Yeah.
Isaac goes in.
Yeah, that's it.
So just to recap quickly, we've got Sanchez in goals, Reece James, VVD, Kanate and Cucurella as the back four, Caicedo, Sob and Pedro as the midfield 3 with a front line of Salah, Isaac and Pedro Neto.
And which manager are we going with?
Slot. He just won the.
Short.
He just won the title, mate.
He just lost to Gala.
Definitely the better Baldy out of the two of them. That's for sure.
Relax, bro.
There you go.
Relax, bro.
I will say we've got 6 Chelsea players and 5 Liverpool players.
Ooh. But you know what?
It would have been more if we had no injuries. So.
The keeper outweighed that. If we had Ali, I reckon we'd at least creep one over.
Yeah, well,
There you go.
boys, now we'll just round it off. Winners and losers.
Can I start with my losers?
Yeah, you start.
I'm going to start with loser and then come back to me for winner. But my loser this week is unfortunately Liverpool. I think it's a valid one to put forward. It's been an abysmal last 2 games. I think beyond just the result too, like it's not just that we've lost games, we've lost them like convincingly. And I hope that this is a kick up the ass for Schlott. And it's not another version of, can it get worse? It can. let's hope it gets better. So my loser for the week is Liverpool.
Yeah, okay.
My loser for the week is Riyadh. After all that hype, talking, this is it. We got a fluke result against Chelsea. We're going to go on the up. Just a slap, or it's not even a slap on the face. It's a spit on his face. Playing against Brentford the way he played.
Wow.
It would have been easier to just get someone to actually spit on his face than watch that performance against Brentford. So the loser in my eyes is Riyadh's Manchester United.
Yeah.
Riyadh, your
Not
loser.
you, Manchester
I love that
United.
it's
My
Riyadh
loser,
Manchester United.
I could state the obvious one, but I'm going Mbeumo.
Ooh.
I'm going Mbeumo because he's come back to play his old team. And I thought he was going to come here and absolutely rinse them, and he was a ghost.
Yep.
He was an absolute ghost. So that's my loser of the round.
My loser is West Ham fans, and the reason why that's my loser of this week is they wanted Moyes sacked for his style of football. They've signed a couple of managers to play attacking football. It hasn't worked, and now they're back at Nuno, so they're back to where they started when they had Moyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're my losers of the week.
Yep.
That's a good one.
You got no fans.
Burke's your winner.
My winner is not very well. It's related to football, obviously, but one of the greatest weeks on Twitter. I'm going to give it to the Graham Potter meme.
Oh my god,
That's my winner for the week.
Bro.
Unreal.
That's actually been unreal.
Yeah, I'm sad it's over. But now it's shifted to Amarim.
Yeah.
Now it's the Amarim meme until he gets sacked.
Yeah, he started.
It's going to be so good. I can't wait. But that's my winner for the week, definitely.
There you go. Winner?
Yep.
The winner I would have to be Galatasaray. The fans, not Galatasaray, but the fans, the atmosphere in Turkey,
The Tifos were nice
creating a fantastic like. Salah at one stage he was coming into the bench and he was like, "What the hell's going on?" He had his, he was closing his ears because he just couldn't cope with the atmosphere. So the winners have to be the Turkish fans in Istanbul. Big shout out to the fellow brothers, and congratulations on a big win. And obviously he's upset because he is English. So
Yeah, your winner.
Ooh. I'll have to give it to Arteta, man. I just think his moves in this game were the difference. And yeah,
Okay.
that goes down to him, bro.
I haven't given it to Arteta. I've given it to Palace and Glasner.
yep.
I think outstanding performance. Should have been 5 goals up in the first half.
18 wins in a row. 18
wins,
undefeated, sorry.
Yeah, 18 undefeated, and they definitely, at the moment, have Liverpool's number, and I believe you're playing him in the
The
Cup.
FA Cup, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Is it Carabao or FA?
I think it's the FA
You
Cup.
reckon they can do the
The 4.
The triple.
4 quadruple.
The quad, sorry. Yeah.
Did they beat you last year? The community
No,
shield?
it's only been 2 games. So
No, it's
far.
only two.
They're beating
the-
you 3 in a row.
When's the third? What was the
Wow.
third prize to that?
Maybe last year.
I think it's only 2 in a row.
Anyway,
at the moment.
they beat you in the Community Shield.
Community Shield, and then we played them once. After that, which
This
is
was
Prem.
the third in a
Yeah,
row.
so
Sorry.
they-
Yeah, third with the FA Cup.
Thank you for joining us. It's been a episode.
Pedro.
Dr. 3 Points signing off with the losers of this week.
patience.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks
See us.
No worries.
for
bro.
letting me explain.